Hello, happy May 1st. I'm excited. I love May. May's my birthday month. So you gotta love that. All right, we launched some new products this morning. I am so excited. We're gonna talk about that. We're going to get ready because I have to go run errands. So we'll do our face. And I linked in the description the new product choices. I didn't curate like a look for you or anything. So if you want me to help you pair some things together, then you'll comment Monday. If you're hopping on, say hello. If you catch the replay, say replay. And the word Monday is if I can help you with anything. But our new products are pretty awesome. I'm very excited. All right. So one of the things that we launched this morning, and I don't have them yet. I had to order them this morning. So I will have mine here in like 2 to 3 days. What's today? Thursday? Maybe Saturday? Could be Monday. You know, it's the bad thing about it being a Thursday because no one delivers on Sunday hardly. Anyway, okay. So one of the things we launched is 4 new shades of lip gloss. I'm so excited. I love lip gloss for the summer, right? And there's a clear shade. There are some very summery shades. And there's 2 I'm extremely excited about. So those are on the way to me. I'm going to use a lip gloss today to show you just some easy ways that, to me, it's just a little bit of a something for the summer, right? You know, you don't want a heavy lipstick in the summer. The other thing we launched is we relaunched 2 shades. I didn't have either of them. So 4 total of our Bare You color sticks. So these that we use for blush, they can be used as lips, they can be used on your eyes even. So we launched 4 new shades in this. So in the description, there are the links to just the color sticks and you can see all the choices. The lip glosses, you can see all the choices and you get the discount. And with 3 or more items, the free item is our gleaming eyeshadow stick. So I'm very excited about that. It's really a great product. So anyway, plus you get expedited shipping with just one thing. So I placed my order this morning and I already have a shipping notification. That's how good it is. So if I can help you with anything, or if you just want to go shopping, grab a new lip gloss. I mean, come on, why not? Okay, I love this shirt. So I have a lot of these shirts that have like a biblical theme on them. And if you're interested in the company, I'll share that with you. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just think they're so understated but good. And this one garners, I have 2 that really, a lot of people are like, oh, I love your shirt. This one, I get one of the most compliments on. So if you don't know the story out of Daniel, it's the Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. They're all in the fire thing and they won't bow down to the king's wishes of honoring his gods, right? And they say, you know, we won't do that. And even if God won't save us from this, we still won't bow down to your idols, basically. So I love this. I just think it's so cute. It's a subtle way of saying your faith without saying your faith in front of everybody. All right. You know, some people get offended. We're going to go in with some primer, and I am busting out a new Kabuki brush. I clean mine with regularity, but I've had that one, for years. And when you do your makeup every day, sometimes you just need a new one. And I had one in my stash, and I was like, all right, it's time. It's time to bring it out. All right, if you hop on, say hello. If you're catching the replay, say replay. We are excited for May. My husband just asked this morning. He's like, are we watching the Derby on Saturday? Did you know the Kentucky Derby's on Saturday? I was like, sure, we can watch the Derby. It's not just the Derby though. It's all the thousands of other races before the Derby that I'm like, I don't know what any of those mean. All right, this one is about done on my BB cream. You could tell because it's just flatter than flat. I had the hardest time getting something out of it, so I pulled out my backup. Oh, I got some. I think it helps too if you leave it sitting like this, upright, everything kind of goes to the bottom. Where I was having trouble is when I was on my trip over the weekend and it was laying flat, and I think everything's kind of started going down there. So I think the key is to leave it sitting straight up, and then everything floods down to where you need to dispense it from. That's not the one I need. That's the full one. Okay. I'm still in the mixed 2 shades because I'm still pale. Hoping to change that. My goal, we'll see. My goal is that this weekend we are going to go buy flowers and plant them in my pots in the backyard. So we have a swimming pool, and so we end up out there a lot. And I did really good. Well, we moved in August, so not that summer, right? Because that summer was just survival mode for August, getting the house in order. But the next summer, I did so good. Like in late April, I planted flowers and I bought new pots, and it was just so pretty. And I haven't done it since. And that was 23. That was the summer of 23. I did not plant last year. So it's only been 1 year I didn't plant. I started thinking it was longer than that, but it's not. So go me, just 1 year. I don't know what happened last year I know what happened last year. Well, anyway, circumstances. I did not plant last year. So my goal is to plant this weekend. My birthday's next week, so we're going to have some company over on my birthday to go to lunch. And I thought it'd be nice if my backyard looked a little nicer. Plus, the pool's getting to be almost time to get in. We had tons of rain yesterday, so it's a little dirty today because, trees dump crud in the rain into the pool, but nothing we couldn't clean up. But we're about ready. I think the earliest we ever got in was around Mother's Day, which would be next weekend. Not this weekend, but weekend following. And it was chilly. It was one of those where you step in and you go, okay, let me get acclimated. And then you step down one more and you're like, I can do this. Because I'm not a jump in and get my hair underwater, right? My husband's like, just get under and you'll be all acclimated. And he just dives into the deep end. And I'm like, yeah. Have you met me? Have we been married for almost 30 years? Yes. Do you not know me? That is not happening. So we'll see. I told him that maybe I could start getting out there and putting my feet in, where I just little by little, sitting on the edge, that kind of thing, especially if we plant flowers and then I'm all hot and sweaty and icky. All right, sorry, nose. Every time I do my foundation, my nose runs. I don't know if it's because I'm pushing on my nose or what the deal is. Okay, better. I'm not gonna blow my nose on camera. That's weird. There's a lot of things I'll do on camera, not my nose. So, if you watch that I use the color sticks for contour, I use them for blush. When we had this gorgeous shade last, as a free product a couple weeks ago, I don't know. Last time it was free. I used it as a lipstick. It was the most gorgeous shade ever. So they're just so versatile. I love that about them. Anyway. All right. So come in with our contour. Oh, that didn't work well. So if you've been following along, my face has been having this allergic reaction, and it makes me feel like I'm 13 again, right? When, you just wake up and your face is a disaster and you're like, what happened? And I wash my face every evening to get my makeup off. I wash my face every morning to put on my daytime skincare. So it's not like I've done anything different. So I thought I'd pinpointed what I was allergic to. Again, if you've watched the previous video, this has been like a couple of weeks now. So I did my elimination thing and I was like, oh, it cleared up. Well, I still haven't gone back to that thing I eliminated, right? And then yesterday, my forehead just started freaking out. So I'm like, okay, maybe that wasn't the thing. I don't know. So I'm going to try one more time and eliminate the other thing I think it could be. I'm just like, I just can't do this. Why? Why in your 50s do you start having allergic reactions to things? I'm long past menopause, right? Sorry if a boy's listening, but long past menopause. Went through that early, freaked out my doctor. He was like, certainly not. Let's do a blood test. And then he was like, oh my gosh, you're right. I was like, I know me. Trust me. I mean, being on the other side of it, glorious thing. Going through it when I did, yuck. So if you're going through that, I will pray for you. All right. So in the color sticks, you can get the new choices, which again, I'll show you as soon as they arrive. One is called Frosted Grape. It is such a good cool tone color, and it's so fun as a lip. It's crazy. So when those get here, I will show that to you. But all right. My brows are growing in so much. I am so happy. But so do you have one of those like magnifying mirrors with a light, you know, because as you get older and you can't see and all the things. So I have this that is great for like, I just need to pluck a couple eyebrows, whatever. And I've had the stray, like long eyebrow, wild hair thing. And that's not what these are. But now I'm starting to get gray eyebrow hairs. Seriously. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I know I'm a grandmother, but I'm not ready to have gray eyebrows. Then I'd have to actually let some of my gray and my hair show, or it's going to look weird. I don't know. I think you can do eyebrow tinting. I need to ask our daughter. She's an esthetician. She just doesn't live here. She can tell me if it can happen or not. Ugh. I was like, can I pull those out? I did, mostly. Of course, when I tried to pull one out, I ended up pulling like 4 normal hairs out, which is how you end up in overplucking world. But I credit it all to this eyebrow gel, which locks your hairs in place and puts serum on them at the same time. It's covered my hole. It's filled out my brows, which is pretty crazy because I didn't know that they were that bad. But anyway. All right, I'm going to use a color combination in order to use the free product. And the free product is this shadow stick, which is water resistant, it doesn't crease. It's awesome, but it's a shimmer shade. So I'm going to use that because I've hooded eyes on like my lid. And then I'm just going to put kind of a bronzery color in my crease. And I think that combination will work out really well. So not too much going on, but you know, I love this palette. And if I can work this palette into every look I have, I will. It's quickly becoming like my go-to grab for everything. It just blends with everything. All right, here we go. Okay, see how that just gives me a little dimension in the eye area. Then this shade is so pretty. So pretty. There is so much activity on my street. What is going on? So I'm just going to draw this on my lid. Do you see that? Now I'm going to blend out. You could tap with your finger. I like just blending the edges with the blending brush. So again, just kind of sweeping a little. Again, I want that to just stay on my lid. How pretty. Do you see that? Just the shimmer it adds? I love that. Same thing, I'm just going to blend the edges out. Isn't that gorgeous? So free with any 3 items. I I love the things that they offer for free. It's so fun. All right, let's get our mascara on. Oh my gosh, we have 2 huge magnolia trees in the backyard. Whoever owned this house before us, I mean, I know their name, but I don't know them. They made the backyard so beautiful. So many trees, which our pool guy's like, yeah, and that's the problem. You have so many trees back here. I'm like, no, sorry. It's pretty though. They did a really good job. But we have 2 huge magnolias and they're blooming right now. They're so pretty. If you follow along in my stories, I'll show you a little bit later. We had a ton of rain yesterday, so they're just happy, happy, happy. And one of them, oh my gosh, it has so many blooms today. I'll never forget. So we have a couple friend and they come over and swim quite often. And she didn't grow up in Texas. So in her defense, she's not used to magnolias. She didn't grow up in the South, period. So I'm going to give her that. But when we were dreaming in the backyard and just saying, I don't know, like, should we keep everything? Should we take anything out? What do y'all think? You know? And so our pool, if it goes this way, our magnolia's on this end and it's on that end. It's like on either end of the pool. And so the big one that actually offers shade over the shallow end. So some friends, if they need shade or whatever, I'm like, you can't come over till 2 because we don't have shade until 2, right? But so our friend that didn't grow up in the South, she's like, I'd take that tree out. And I'm like, the magnolia? And it is huge. Like, we have to cut off branches because they sit on top of our roof of our garage. That's how tall this tree is. I'm like, no. Next suggestion. I mean, I could never buy a mature magnolia tree like this, ever. It is so huge. But I just had to laugh. I was like, I know, you don't have an affinity for magnolias like us Southerners do. I get it. And then I looked up our rose bush. Again, if you follow my stories, you've seen our rose bush, which has just been the happiest thing in the spring. And I did not know that I'm supposed to deadhead it. So after they bloom, I'm supposed to cut off the area to promote new growth. Okay, hadn't been doing that for all the years we've been here. I mean, it only makes sense, but I'm like, oh, dang it. All the maintenance stuff I have to do. All right, I'm going to show you what I think is a gorgeous pink summer lip. I'm going to use the Patience Liner, which is this gorgeous pink. And I'm basically going to color in my lips, right? So just color in a little bit. You can already see what a gorgeous pink that is. Then I'm going to come in with the color Lonesome. This is available on one of the links. You can explore the new shades. Here we go. Is that not the prettiest pink lip? I don't know what it is about summer and why I think a lip gloss is so perfect for summer. It is not sticky. It actually is going to like absorb into your lip and it's not going to transfer and fall off like the minute you touch a straw, which is what I love about them. Before the new shades, right? So the new shades are like a clear, this deep dark copper color, which I'm excited for. a coral color, and what's the fourth one? It's some sort of blush color, whatever. Okay, so of the old ones, the two that I would recommend the most, Lonesome, which I just used, and Luxe, which has been a staple forever. This has got a little more of a mauve brown, and this is way more pink. So if you were gonna pick up two and not pick up the new shades, I'd go with this. These two, they will be your best friends. All right, so that is what we're doing for our face today. And the minute my new colors come in, I will show them with you. And we will play with lip glosses this entire May. I'm going to curate different looks over lipsticks, over lip liners, even using color sticks and then putting a lip gloss on top of it. We're going to play with lips a lot this month. So stay tuned. You can always use a new lip, right? Always use a new lip. All right. I am going to go to run my errands. So I will follow me along the stories. I'll show you the magnolias. They're so beautiful. So beautiful. All right. See you later.